Deputy Brid Smith.
Taoiseach, even somebody as well known and as media savvy and as dynamic as yourself could easily have been missed at the massive demonstration for choice that took place in Dublin last Saturday. But among those tens of thousands of people were thousands of young students who are very concerned and queried a lot of TDs who were there about the timing of the referendum next year, and who would like to see it happen during the academic year rather than on the proposed 8th of June date that you have mooted. And the reason for it is simple, that many of them, thousands of students in fact, leave the country as soon as their exams are finished to take up employment. And that would mean that having campaigned very vigorously for the first time in their lives to have choice over their own bodily autonomy, to have a say in this important issue, they would be deprived of vote. So just like the vote took place in May for the same-sex marriage referendum, could you at least make some effort to make a commitment that you will endeavour to do your best to have that vote when the students are still around, rather than when they have exited the country?
Taoiseach.
I have to say I like the new charm offensive from Deputy Smith, well-known, media savvy and dynamic. I don't think I've received such praise from from the far left before. But thank you nonetheless. Thank you nonetheless. And no, but as always, you are articulate and have asked a very pertinent question. It is very much my preference that the referendum should be held in May rather than June, so that we can maximise the number of people who can participate in it. That makes sense. I've met student groups and I've said that to them. The process is as follows. There is an all-party committee at the moment which is going to make a recommendation to this House on, well, I suppose first of all whether or not there should be a referendum, and then secondly on the wording. I think all of us accept at this stage that there will be a referendum, so I'm looking forward to seeing their recommendation on the wording, and then it will be up to government or even the House to propose a wording. We will need legislation, we will need a referendum commission as well, and time for a campaign. So based on that process, and it's the only process which we can follow, you have to have a referendum commission, you have to have time for a campaign, you have to have legislation. The earliest we can have it is May. That certainly will be my preference, but it's not something that's fully under my control. Ultimately, it actually is the Oireachtas that will decide the date of the referendum, not the government.